Alright, so alright, welcome back. So as I had said, as you can see, it's condensing. So I'm gonna flip it now. And it took a while too. It was good that we took a pause because my phone did need to charge a little. It just said 20% left. So by the looks of things, we should get through a lot of the rice before my battery dies. So welcome back again. As you can see, I'm just teasing it now to get the other side of the ones that didn't crisp that much. And this is almost pretty much done. Separate a couple pieces that stuck together. It's like it's a lot of familiarity with frying chicken. If you could fry chicken, you could do this. A lot of it is watching. You know how like when you're frying chicken, you're looking at the skin, and you know how long it's been in there. So you could judge your temperature with how brown the skin is if you gotta adjust the temp. But the same way, you gotta leave chicken in there a while to cook. You do need to leave this in there a while for it to get crispy. I'm pretty satisfied with how this is coming out, and the temperature, I put that to 6.5. That 5 was not working. That was too low. Okay, we got a piece stuck on the spatula. But that piece is done anyway. Yeah, this is pretty much done. And then of course I got a bright idea while I was cooking. So the amount of seasoning I put on this oil is looking still good, and the oil probably has the flavor of the seasonings that I put in it inside the oil. So I want to use this oil, and right now I'm considering whether I'm going to strain it first or not. And I'm leaning towards not. But what I will do is pour off a very large amount of the oil, because we definitely don't need this much oil to fry rice. Now my only question is, discard the excess oil down the drain, or put it in a glass cup for that as needed oil while I'm frying the rice. And I think I'm gonna do that. So here's my cup I'm gonna use to do that in. And this looks done. So there it goes. And yeah, it would be a shame to not use this oil with all of the flavor that I know it has in it. So I don't know how to rotate that, so once the recording starts, whoops, again. All right. that'll leave a good amount. So, excuse me. I can't even see y'all's view because the I don't got the screen. I just got the three cameras on the back of the iPhone. Hey, Nana. Nana, get down. Nana, get down. All right. So I'm having a little bit of a change of heart here because there's a lot of, it's not burnt. But being that it's so much fragments, you know what? That'll probably taste good. Get the fried rice a more flavorful. And what I will do is I'll turn the temp up, being that we're frying rice now. And I got it up to 9. And y'all had seen I already broke it up. Now I know it doesn't look all fancy and proper using the oil like this, but I truly believe it's gonna come out tasting better with the stuff inside the oil from the tofu. And like I said, I'll let y'all see when it's finished. Yeah. Let me even see if I'm still recording. Yep, still recording. Alright, so that's how it came out. Yeah, looks just like popcorn chicken and tastes like popcorn chicken, but better. I need an apron. Last time I cooked with an apron was a minute ago. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go more than overall an inch in height off the bottom. There's too much rice, and the rice will condense as well. So too much rice to fry in a small pan is not going to work. So that looks like about enough for today and tomorrow. And not too much where I'm not going to be able to fry it. All right. So we're done with this now. And by the smell of things, it's time to start. See that already? So by the time we're done, this is going to be the color of everything. That brownish color. And we still got a ways to go. It's going to be a brownish orange. And the reason for that is because we're about to add our Saison Goya. It's getting chilly out here. So I'm still waiting for my greenhouse to get here. I went by Walmart today, and it didn't surprise me. There's no more vegetables for sale, like growing vegetables. Vegetables that already started growing. So I'm gonna stop by Home Depot and see if they have any more plants that I could put in the greenhouse. If not, I really hope that the vegetables that I have in pots outside and some of the ones that I actually buried, I'm able to successfully transport to the greenhouse, and they thrive through the winter. It saved me quite a few trips to the store as a plant-based person. All right. Yeah, so already it's coming out spectacular. I wanna, oh, and it was a good idea. I got my little tiny crunchies in there that I could see. That was what was left in the oil. So that turned out to be a good idea. It's smelling delicious. I'm going to start adding some seasoning after I mix the bottom one more time. And then another good technique with frying rice is to actually let it sit. Not a long time, of course, because it will burn. But just letting it sit so that what's on the bottom browns, and then you do it again, what's on the bottom browns, you do it again, what's on the bottom browns, you do it again. And that'll make it go faster, I think, than just constantly stir frying it. You see it, technically you're still stir frying it, but I don't think that constantly stir frying it makes it fry any faster. I think you get so this is just Italian seasoning. And I'm gonna go again with some total seasoning. And even though I added the hot pepper to the tofu, I'm still gonna add more pepper to the rice. I should have grabbed more from the garden, but I didn't. So I'm gonna add some black pepper. I think that'll go good with this. Give this a good stir, and then I'm gonna grab the black pepper. Well, sirens don't go off for a good reason, so whoever those sirens are for, may they be good. May they be okay. Them and their loved ones. All right, and no sticking, so that's great. I don't feel any sticking. bottom of the pot. And I am, even though there's no sticking, I took a lot of the oil out, a whole lot. And a little bit more, adding a little bit more oil to the fried rice is going to give it a different texture, a different taste. A more fried rice, you know, type of dish. All right, so actually I could sift this. Use the big opening. Okay. Here we go. And since I'm using a big hole, you gotta be real careful. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's real nice. I'm gonna be sneezing in a bit, probably. It's getting a little chilly out here. My nose was running a little. No. So I think it's August. What is today? August. Yep, that pepper's starting to do what it do. So it's like August 3rd. I was out running errands today at Walmart, amongst other places. And just with everything going on in the world, again, I'm a medical practitioner. So in my line of work as well. But what I'm saying is gloves, even if you're not going to wear a mask, which I would recommend a whole face mask at this point. And gloves, definitely. But definitely gloves, which I'm going to start wearing outside when I'm going to the store. Not just to go outside. When I'm going in the store, I'm going to put on gloves. And I'm highly considering the face mask. Because the things going around as of August 3rd, 2024 in the United States of America, what's going around, the things that are going around are highly contagious. And even if your body can handle it, what about the people that we care about? Some of them could be in better physical health than us, but their body just doesn't respond as well from an immunological standpoint. And one of these things going around, affects the respiratory system. And I'm not talking about the one you think I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one where you break out and those pustules all over you. So that one also has a respiratory effect. So if you have respiratory issues, and you get a disease that can affect your respiratory tract, there's some people, and besides having asthma, they're relatively healthy and strong, But say you have asthma, and then you get exposed, you know, to the disease that gives you bumps everywhere. And then your pump's not working because your respiratory system is compromised. So it's better to just wear a mask. That's just science. You know, sometimes in life, it's better to get exposed to something and heal from it so your body builds the antibodies. But then there's some things out there that you may not be as fortunate to recover from. So an ounce of prevention is literally worth a pound of cure. So you want to walk around with a big bag or a little bag. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit more oil for the texture, not so much that I need it, because that's one of the reasons I like this pan so much. It's just not even nothing sticking. Now, I do have experiences in this pan where things stick, like the plant-based eggs. They stick to this pot like it ain't nobody business. My comments are on this video, so if anybody knows a good frying pan for the plant-based eggs, or a way in like a good frying pan that has a good track record of things not sticking to it so easily, which I have. What do you use? Of course, that's plant-based. You know what I'm thinking of now? I'm thinking of the Pam. You know, the sprays you do on the pan. Maybe that'll help. But my plant-based butter and the olive oil has not helped with that. But all right, let me grab the oil. Now it's not for frying at this point. It's just to let the rice absorb a little bit more oil, because we're frying rice. We want it to have like somewhat of a fried rice taste. And it just gives it a better texture. That was about a tablespoon. Look how golden. See that? Now, when you're making rice regular, you're just cooking and you're like, okay, I'm going to make some rice. And you have rice and then you have leftover rice, you know? And that's when you're supposed to start thinking, you know what? I can make some fried rice. Instead of letting the rice spoil or just throwing the rice away, this is definitely gonna be delicious. And what you could do with your rice that is left over from when you cook. So if my battery didn't die yet, this is looking like a good 5 to 10 more minutes of frying, because you really want to get it as crispy as possible so that you don't want it so crispy to where it's hard, but you do want it crispy enough to where it's like, okay, this is fried rice. If it ain't crispy, it ain't fried, in my book. And if it ain't crispy, then what did I fry rice for? I could have just had the rice the way it was. So this is just smelling delicious and looking delicious. Look at that. Was that right? A golden brown. I'm so looking forward to to dinner. You know, so when a person says they're plant-based, I'm pretty sure that a dinner that looks like this is not the first thing that comes to people's minds. They probably envision a salad and a glass of water. And so we're getting real close to the point now where it could actually start getting too crispy, and after too crispy comes hard. And it's not too crispy yet, but we're very close to being too crispy. And I'm seeing a lot of little chunks of Brussels sprouts, and those look delicious. The seasoning really stuck to the Brussels sprouts, so that's going to be really, what's the right word for it? It's like a sensation on your tongue. Can't think of the word right now. Tantalizing, something like that. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to experiencing setting up the greenhouse with y'all and doing morning prayer with y'all. And maybe not so much a prayer, but I want to research, you know, before I go to bed, what I'd like to share with y'all in the morning time when I wake up, what I research and, what's on my heart and in my mind, like downloads kind of, and then just go with it, to start the day and share, like a tribe. Because I love to watch content about the Most High, and if I can make that type of content to share with others, that's like iron sharpening iron. So I like to do that. And then from there, I usually start working out. I like to share that. And from there, it's the stock market. I like to share that. How I'm trading, what I'm trading, if I'm swinging anything, if I'm just holding. And I'd also like to do gospel hip hop. Sharing artists that are in the Word so that they could get more publicity and press, and yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Oh yeah, so we're gonna cut the heat right now because we're like right there, and that's it. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed watching how to fry rice. Better than the restaurant. Not taking anything away from your favorite fried rice spot. But as you can see, you could do it at home. And my first few times doing this, it didn't come out the best. That's why I'm so happy to share what I did with you guys. But the more I do it, the better I get at it. And it wasn't long into, and this is how the cauliflowers came out. See how it's crisp on one side, and it'd be nice if it was both sides, but it's I had to stop the frying. But I'm sure those are gonna taste delicious. Just little pieces of those throughout the rice. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching. Come back and visit again. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because once I get to 50 subscribers, I could take y'all shopping with me live, which I would like to do. And I'd like to do live stuff. So the subscriptions will help with that. And the likes, of course, will help more people to get to the channel so they can learn stuff. Or just watch, to just chill. And that's pretty much it. Everybody have a good night, good day, good evening whenever you're watching this. And it was a pleasure sharing my my dinner prep time with y'all. All right. Peace. Later.